It's part 3 of our home cooking session with celebrity chef Emmanuel Stroobant, and he is going to show us how to make potato blinis and eggplant caviar. But before that, we find out the truth on why most chefs always seem to be so intense in the kitchen.
Usually chefs in the kitchen I was pictured very intense, very angry. Why do you think so? Is it because of passion or because they just want to do the best they can?
That's, I think, a bit of both. Passion for sure. There's also a lot of stress. Imagine you're going to have, like, depending on the size of the restaurant, it can be like 40, 50, 60 people coming most of the time together, ordering different things. You spend a lot of time to make sure that this plate is just perfect and that guy is placing the wrong order or sending the wrong plate to the wrong table. It's a lot of things to think about.
Have you ever lost your temper before in the kitchen?
Oh my God. You don't want to know.
You don't want to know?
Of course. The next dish is it's a vegetarian dish. Blinis and caviar. It's obviously extracted from the classic Russian blinis and caviar dish. The blinis normally are made with yeast and beer, so it's a raised dough. In this case also, that pastry is the only thing I always measure. I'm not very comfortable with my pastries. So my whole family on the men's side cooks, they're all chefs. And on the woman's side, they're all pastries, but I've never really done pastries, so it was for my sisters. Only trick I can give you with this recipe, if you ever think of doing it, is potatoes need to be hot when you blend them. If they're cold, the starch of the potato becomes like glue. Like you're mixing like glue. It's not very nice. We call them aubergine, and they are like sponges. They really absorb whatever you're gonna put on them. They're gonna absorb. So I score them a little bit like this. I can the heat can go inside, and whatever liquid I'm gonna put inside. In this case, I'm gonna use olive oil. I use different types of olive oil according to whatever we do. For seasoning, I've got some pretty expensive one. For cooking, I still use extra virgin, but I don't really hunt for the cheapest or for the average product. Is okay for cooking, I think.
You've written a couple of books.
I
about 3 books now, right? Two books
yeah.
And one on the way.
That's right.
What's the most recent one about?
Okay, I love wines, so I've done 2 books about matching food and wines. One was about white wine matching with food, and the second one is about red wines. And the first one was actually very similar to this cooking class we've done at home. It's simple things. The name is Cuisine Unplugged, and it's just about simple things done easily at home. No need to go, as we say, keep it simple, silly, and that's exactly what Cuisine Unplugged was about.
And what wine do we have today?
Okay, today you have a Chardonnay from Jura. It's something slightly different. Most of the time Chardonnay is from Burgundy, and Jura produces a little bit of Chardonnay. This is from one of my customers. He selected that wine, and I just fell in love with it. It's something which is, I think it has body. It doesn't have the acidity Chardonnay tends to have occasionally. It doesn't have the butterness like a Grand Burgundy, like Montrachet or something like this. But it's a very decent wine. I like to drink that wine on a daily basis.
So will a chef ever run out of dishes to create? Chef Emmanuel tells it like it is in the next clip. Also, he finishes the dish, potato blinis and eggplant caviar.